Has someone close to you seemed a little different lately? Maybe they're moving slower, talking less, or just not quite themselves anymore. It's easy to think they're just getting older. But sometimes the body quietly tells us it's starting to slow down for good. Passing away rarely happens without warning. In many cases, the body gives small signs, months, even a full year, before it finally lets go. The signs are often soft and slow, so we miss them. But when we look back, we realize they were there all along. In this video, we'll gently walk through 5 of the most common signs that may appear during the final year of someone's life. These are not meant to scare you, but to help you see clearly, love more deeply, and prepare with peace and grace. Let's begin. 1. Unexplained weight loss. One of the first things you may notice is that your loved one is losing weight without trying. Their pants are looser. Their face looks thinner. Maybe they're not eating like they used to. You might think it's just old age. But sudden or steady weight loss can mean the body isn't using food the way it should. Muscles shrink, the immune system weakens, and energy fades. Sometimes it's because of illness like cancer, heart failure, or kidney problems. Other times, they simply lose interest in food. Their taste changes. Meals feel like too much work. Even if they still eat, the body may stop absorbing nutrients properly. They lose strength. They get tired more easily. It's not about forcing them to eat more. It's about understanding what's happening inside. In these times, soft comfort foods, favorite snacks, and small sips of nourishing drinks can help them feel loved and cared for. 2. Deep tiredness and weakness. Another sign is a tiredness that doesn't go away. Even after sleeping all night, they still feel worn out. Getting dressed feels like climbing a mountain. A short walk across the room takes all their strength. This isn't just being sleepy. It's the body saving energy for what's most important, just keeping things going. As the heart, lungs, and muscles slow down, simple tasks become harder. You might notice them sleeping more during the day, or struggling to stay awake while watching TV. They may stop doing the hobbies they once enjoyed, not because they've lost interest, but because their body just can't keep up. This is the time to let go of pressure and expectations. Let them rest. Let them be. And most of all, let them know they're still deeply loved, just as they are. 3. Forgetfulness and withdrawal. The third sign is a change in how they think or connect with others. They may forget simple things, what day it is, who visited yesterday, or where they put their keys. Conversations become harder to follow. They might repeat themselves or pause mid-sentence, unsure what they were saying. They may also begin to pull away emotionally. You might find them sitting quietly, staring out the window, or not wanting to talk. It's not that they don't love you. Their brain, like the rest of the body, is slowing down. Sometimes they seem okay, then suddenly confused. They might forget familiar names or places. Loud noises may bother them, or they may feel overwhelmed in crowds. If this happens, speak gently, be patient, hold their hand. Even if they forget your name, they'll still feel your love. Or more illnesses, longer recovery. In the final year, the body's ability to fight illness weakens. You might notice more colds, more coughs, more infections, each one taking longer to go away. Even small cuts heal slowly. Bruises last longer. Antibiotics don't work as fast. This happens because the immune system isn't strong anymore. The body doesn't bounce back like it once did. What's most important now is comfort. Keep them warm. Offer soft blankets. Make sure their skin stays clean and cared for. Gentle care can mean far more than any medicine at this point. When an illness won't go away or keeps returning, it may be the body's way of saying, it's tired. It needs rest more than rescue. 5. Changes in breathing and cold hands or feet. Finally, near the end, breathing often changes. It may slow down, become shallow, or come in uneven patterns, fast, then slow, then a pause. Sometimes, there's a soft rattle or gurgle in the chest. Hands and feet might feel cool or look pale or bluish. This happens because the body is sending its energy to the heart and brain. Less blood reaches the skin. They may seem short of breath even when sitting still. Lying flat might feel uncomfortable. You may notice they sleep propped up or breathe through their mouth more. All of this can feel scary, but it's part of the natural process. Gentle touches, quiet music, and calm spaces can bring comfort when words can't. 6. Trouble swallowing or eating less and less. As the body slows down, another change you might notice is that your loved one starts having trouble swallowing, or they eat much less than before. At first it might be small. Maybe they chew slower, take longer to finish meals, or sip water carefully. But over time, eating becomes more difficult. They may feel full quickly, even after just a few bites. Some say food doesn't taste the same. Others quietly stop eating because chewing or swallowing feels tiring or uncomfortable. This can be very hard to watch. It's natural to want them to eat more, to stay strong. But forcing food can make them feel worse. Instead, offer small, soft meals they enjoy. Warm soup, pudding, mashed fruits, things that are easy to swallow and comforting. Even just sharing a meal with them, sitting close and talking softly can bring them joy, even if they only eat a few bites. 7. Changes in skin color or texture. Another quiet sign the body gives is a change in the skin. You may see areas that look pale, bluish, or blotchy, especially on the hands, feet, or around the lips. This happens because the heart is not pumping blood as strongly, and the circulation is slowing down. Sometimes the skin feels cool to the touch, even if the room is warm. You might also notice dry patches, or that bruises appear more easily and take longer to heal. Some people get thin, papery skin that tears easily, especially if they're in bed most of the time. These changes often come in the final weeks or months, and they are not painful, but they are signs that the body is focusing its energy inward. If your loved one is experiencing this, keeping the skin clean, warm, and gently moisturized can make a big difference. Use soft blankets, mild lotions, and offer a warm hand to hold. Even small touches can be deeply comforting when words are few. 8. Pulling away from the world. In the final phase of life, many people begin to withdraw, not just physically but emotionally and spiritually too. They may stop answering phone calls, avoid visitors, or spend more time sleeping or just sitting quietly. They might not talk as much or only speak when spoken to. To those watching, it can feel like your loved one is slipping away before they're really gone. But this is a natural part of the journey. It's often the body and spirit preparing for what's ahead. You may notice them, staring out the window for long periods, saying things like, "I'm tired" or "I just want peace," talking about seeing loved ones who have already passed, expressing a desire to go home, even if they're already there. This pulling away is not rejection. It's a quiet turning inward. What they need most now isn't more conversation or stimulation. It's a feeling of peace and knowing that they're not alone. Sit with them, hold their hand, play their favorite music. You don't need to say much. Your presence is the comfort. These 5 signs, weight loss, deep fatigue, confusion, frequent illness, and changes in breathing, can show up slowly, one at a time, or all together. If you start to notice them, try not to panic. Instead, focus on love. Be present. Hold their hand. Listen to their stories. Say what's in your heart while there's still time. Because in the end, what we remember most isn't how long someone lived, but how loved they felt. Thank you for joining us today. If you found this helpful, share it with someone you care about. And if you're walking this road with someone you love, please know, you're not alone. We're here with you. Would you like me to continue with more signs, turn this into a series, or create a version with storytelling from a family member's point of view?